Hey, this is the Breast Love One Healer Tarot here on YouTube. This storyline is focused on abortion. Okay, I know I never tell people what they should and they shouldn't do as far as abortion or anything like that, because it is their choice. It is their choice. If you talk to me about abortion any kind of way, I'm gonna let you make your own decision. I want to let you make your own decision because the decision is your own. But if you ask me what I think, you're going to hear me say pro-life. But if you just want to air out and talk or whatever, I'll listen to you. But I wouldn't suggest and tell you anything as far as to do or not to do. It's up to you to make that choice as far as your own life, but as far as your own child. But as far as me, I'm for children living. Get what I'm saying? I'm for them living. I'm for the future coming. And the children are the future. The children are the future. Because there's too many children that didn't get to see the future because their parents are in the grave and their parents is in the jailhouse or in the grave or dying from sickness. So we got a lot of children that will never be born because their parents are in the grave, because their parents are in the jail for life for whatever's going on, all their productive, child reproductive years, if I'm saying it right, you know what I'm trying to say. During that time period, they in the jailhouse, or they drugged out where they don't even want a woman to have a child with, or they full of disease or whatever's wrong with them. Get what I'm saying? Or they die, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Whatever it is. But whatever, all the different things I said is stopping the kids from coming. It's stopping the new generation. And we got to have the new generation. We have to have the recycling of the new generation. They have to come. Follow me? To carry on. They have to come. To carry on. They have to come. To carry on. You see how you get water every day? Water steady coming to you every day, right? You get water every day. How old are you? You've been getting water for what? However old you are. I don't know how old you are, but water been steady coming, right? You needed that water to keep coming. Why? Because that's the way you will live. Water is how you live. You need that water to keep coming. That's how the children have to do as far as to have a future. We have to have children constantly coming where they can grow up to be grown-ups like you are. You put a stop to that, then it's just nobody here on earth. Get what I'm saying? You cannot stop the children from coming. The children are the future. I don't know if that ever happened, because one time, as far as one time they were saying about elephants one time, I don't know. It was like 3 years back. I just didn't read any more about it, where they said that elephants was going to be extinct, if I'm not mistaken. I just haven't looked anymore to find out. It was like 3 years back or something like that. I was reading something about elephants. Because some kind of way, it was somewhere where it was elephants laying all over the place, dead. And I don't know what happened to them. And that kind of, I had to turn the video off because it just did something to my heart. It did something to my heart. They was laying dead every which way. What happened? What happened to them? What could actually kill a pile of elephants at one time? Some kind of gas, some kind of something was in the air, some polluted water. What did that? Because that was a lot of elephants. There was so many elephants. It's like it's sickening. It's sickening. It's just like you see a bunch of bugs. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't like to see a bunch of bugs myself personally. When you see a bunch of bugs piled up together, it's sickening. It makes you sick in your stomach to see a bunch of them crawling around in the same circle. It's gooky looking. But seeing all them elephants laying everywhere, it was terrible. I had to turn it off. But what I'm trying to say is, life has to keep going for the animals, for the people. Life got to keep coming. You can't kill off life. You can't kill off all the life. You have to have it where life can continue to come. And when people go to jail, they stop it. When they get murdered, it gets stopped. When they sick and die, it stopped. When they drugged out where they can't have a baby, ain't interested in a woman, it stopped. When they're alcoholic, it stops. Because they don't want a woman. Get my drift. They ain't gonna make no baby because the bottle is their baby. They not gonna make no baby because the drugs is their baby. Get what I'm saying? The drugs is their woman. That's what I mean. Follow me? And they don't care about the baby or the woman. So let's just do a storyline reading universe as far as abortion. If anybody looking at me, if you looking at my channel, you're gonna get, I'm a pro-lifer. I'm one of them kind of people. So if you're looking at me, I'm gonna, if anytime you hear me talking, you're gonna hear me talk about life, because I'm about life over here. So if you ain't about life, my channel is not the channel for you, because my channel is about life. Your baby deserves to live. Your baby deserve to live. If your mother didn't decide to have you, you wouldn't be here to have a baby. I'm glad my mother didn't decide she didn't want me. Because I was what? Let me get it right. I was my mother's 7th child. If my mother decided, oh, I don't want no more, let me just get rid of her, that means you wouldn't even hear me today. I'm glad my mother didn't decide she wanted to just abort me. I'm glad she didn't stop with my baby brother. Follow me? I'm just glad my mother didn't think to get rid of her kids. Or my aunts. Or all the people that I know who their families had big families. They thought of they're going to stick it out and they're going to work it out. And that's what they did. And that's what a lot of people need to do today. Stick it out, work it out. First of all, stop laying down with somebody you don't want to have a child by, or you ain't secure with, or whoever this is, where you want to decide to just get rid of the baby. If you don't want to have a baby, you need to use protection. And I'm talking to women, and I'm talking to men. But I'm talking to ladies over here right now, because the abortion goes with the lady, because she's the one that's going to the office getting an abortion. If you don't want a baby, use protection. Period. There's a lot of birth control. You have no excuse. During my parents' time, I think they had one thing or whatever they might have had back then. Maybe that's why they had so many kids. I don't know. During my time, we had our protection. But then during this time right here, they got even more protection. There's no reason why you should be getting pregnant if you don't want to be pregnant. Abortion is not your birth control. Stop aborting the babies. If you don't want a baby, make sure you have birth control to make sure a baby don't even happen. Because babies don't deserve that. They didn't do anything to you for you to just wipe their lives out. That same baby you decide to get rid of could be a baby that could live long enough to take care of you in life, or save you in life, or give you a bone marrow transplant, or whatever you might need in life. People be in their feelings right at the moment. They be right in a moment with this thing. But you need to be in a moment and think when you lay down with whoever you lay down with and get pregnant. You need to be in a moment then and think about, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me go get my birth control. Get what I'm saying? And for the men who pushes the ladies to go get abortion, in a moment you need to say, let me go get my protection. Get what I'm saying? It goes both ways. But the lady is the one that the baby is going to be with, because the baby going to grow inside of you. So it all lies on you when it's all over with. Men complain and say all that stuff about they don't want a child, but it lies on you when it's all over with, because you're the one that's going to be pregnant and caring for the baby. He just all talk. Men is just all talk. You're going to have a big responsibility. So if you don't want a child, ladies, get birth control. There's no reason why you shouldn't have birth control. Get your tubes tied if you have so many children already, or use some kind of birth control. And don't be saying that you ain't take it this day and that day. You're too old for that. We got young ladies, 19 years old, is up on their birth control. Ain't no way they even gonna miss none because they not trying to have no children because they got their life planned out. They want to travel and have different things happening in their lives, so they ain't trying to mess their shapes up and all kind of stuff. They thinking like, so if they can do it, you can do it too. And for you veterans out there who done had more than one child, you already know the drill. You know about birth control. You know about getting your tubes tied. Try it. Stop killing the babies. Stop killing the future population. Because you're going to be held accountable too. You're going to be held accountable. You're going to be held accountable. Just don't do it. If you don't want a baby, use protection. Because people take things lightly. You're going to be held accountable. Oh, well, let me just go get an abortion. You ain't thinking about if God like it or not. You ain't thinking about if you're going to get punished by God or not. Your thing is, well, my body is my body. I do what I want to do. Like girls be telling their mothers, well, I can have another baby if I want to. I can do what I want to. I'm grown. But then they want their mother to babysit 6 and 7 kids. But your body is your body. You do what you want to do. But your mother the only one there for you, not one of those baby fathers. If you're going to be a grown-up all the way. Use birth control if you don't want any kids. And men is for you too. You don't want a child? Stop whining about you don't want a baby. And use birth control. Or get yourself fixed, as they call it. One or the other. Keep your zippers up. I don't know how many times I got to tell men to keep their zippers up. Keep your zip up if you don't want a child. That's a way you can't get a child. To keep your zipper up. And ladies, keep your dresses down and keep your pants up. You get my drift. Stop killing babies that don't deserve it. If you don't want a child, use your birth control. Alright, and this is about abortion because I love kids and I'm an advocate for kids and I don't care who like what I say. See, that's the thing about it. I don't care if you like what I say or not. I could care less. I care about kids and that's how I am. That's how I operate. I'm going to talk for the babies. I'm going to talk for the unborn babies. I'm going to talk for the babies that's inside your stomach you consider an abortion. I'm going to talk for those sweethearts. I'm going to talk for them. I'm their voice. Mommy. Daddy. Be responsible. It's not my fault. I'm here. Did you hear what I just said? Okay. Let's see, universe, give me a storyline for someone who may be thinking about aborting their child. If you've done it already, it's done. But if I was you, I wouldn't do it again. If I was you, I wouldn't do it again. Because there's too much birth control out here. And you're going to be held accountable if you do it again. Ask God for God's forgiveness and get your birth control after that. Because you're going to be held accountable. Because that's considered you killing your child. Even though you're going to the doctor, you're signing a paper and all giving the doctor permission, so the doctor is actually doing it. But you're giving permission for the doctor to just do what he want to do to you and kill your child. Get what I'm saying? Okay. I'm hearing that song. I don't know what they saying. It's on I don't know what they saying. On TikTok or whatever it is. I don't know what it's saying. I don't know what they saying. I don't know what actually that the voice is saying. I don't know what they saying. I don't know why it's coming. I don't know what they saying. I don't know why that just came, Lord. It's not saying out of my league. I don't know what they saying. I have no idea. But anyway, okay, out of my league. Okay, that's my out of my league is a song from my nephew. Out of my league. Dang, that's not what they saying though. I think somebody out of your league. Dang. I'm probably gonna see that. What you call that copyright thing on my that copy? What you call it? Copyright? That copyright thing on my YouTube thing. When anytime I put something on this somebody's song or piece of somebody's song, I see that copyright. But I'm gonna put some of it on. It's my nephew. Just off I'm hearing out of my league. I mean, not out of my league, not in my league. I forgot now. I haven't heard it in a long time. I don't know. Since the other day was the date that my nephew was murdered. I mean, he wasn't murdered that date, but he was murdered that day. I mean, he was murdered that date. I don't know. It's just I don't know why that TikTok video is coming in my mind. Let me turn this down. Oh. Okay, let's just see. Let me see if I can just hear something for a minute. I don't know. It's just dragging me to my nephew for a minute. Oh, this is about abortion, though, so I don't know. If you feel somebody, because the name of his song, I think, is Not in My League. If somebody not in your league, you shouldn't even be laying down with them in the first place. If you don't think somebody good enough to be your child's father, you shouldn't even be laying down with him. If he think you ain't good enough to be his child's mother, not just his child's mother, if he can't be with you and be your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you shouldn't be laying down with him. Definitely unprotected sex. Unprotected sex these days, it's been like this for a while, it's dangerous, and why people keep doing it like that, I don't know. You're not loving yourself. We didn't know that much, so stay on my channel, because I'm going to teach you to love yourself. You stick around with the Breast Love One, I'm going to teach you to love yourself. If you like laying around with people and laying with people and don't have no protection on, I don't care if he's your man or who he is. You don't know what he doing, what he been doing. That's pretty. It's a pretty color. Okay, let's just say. Let me just see something. Let me just see if I can find my bear with me. Wait a minute. Am I saying it right? Let me see. It's been a long, it's been a journey. Yeah, but it just made me think of my nephew. But my nephew, the 24th was the date that my nephew, not the day, but the date my nephew was murdered. My nephew was murdered. My nephew was shot 7 times. They say mistaken identity, but you know who you're shooting when you go up on people and shoot people. You know just who you're looking at. But it just made me think of let me say, let me let you hear a little bit of his song. Hey, I'm not a rapper.
Niggas wanna talk that money, but they not on my league. No cop, no lie, dog, you're not on my league. Wonder why I go so hard, you're not on my league. Don't care what they say, you're not on my league. Always gonna tell you, you're not on my league. Want this shit forever, you're not on my league. That's just how I feel, you're not on my league. Bad little bitch, I know, but you're not on my league. Niggas wanna talk that money, but they not on my league. No cop, no lie, dog, you're not on my league. Wonder why I go so hard, you're not on my league. I can let it slide. Follow wage, nigga, I'm the vibe. When you level up, you just gotta climb. Working out a father, get a father now. Everybody had your girl, so how you mind? Was in the back, now ahead of time. Plus I'm more mature, got a clever mind. Niggas probably thinking now I'm doing live. Who better than me, I'll let you decide. When it didn't work, I just improvise. It's a chess game, so I strategize. Not the hard way, and I had to do it. Instead of talking about it, actually prove it. Lost a couple bros, and they made me lose it. Niggas pulling triggers, they ain't wanna do it. Just a scared nigga with a gun and fools. The problem with niggas and their influence. My vision mean you should pay-per-view it. Exposing niggas, yeah, I had to do it. Told her fuck me good and put your back into it. Always been a good guy, never in the mix like a stir fry. Respect nigga, I done earned.
I will have to show you at the end because since he wasn't able to make the video because he had got killed, so my family actually made the video and just put his music to it. So when I see him at the end, I'll let you see him. Make me think about that.
That's just how I feel, you're not in my league.
Oh, I droop like Miley. These hoes not in my league. All of my bitches is bad though. Brown skin, red bone, Chinese. Your baby daddy keep me icy. Make a movie with a Spike Lee. I've been official out of my streets. You only rapping for the IG. Hit the block like a spam call. Yeah, I'm 5'5", but I stand tall. Only time you see me sit is on a nigga face coming, then I take off. Give me head, call it brainstorm. Good form, keep his dick long. Money longer than a python. Gotta carry on a marathon. I'm not in the league with you bitches. I said what I said, I repeat it for niggas. I'm not in the league with you niggas. It's petty in me to compete with you bitches. Wasting my time and you gotta pay me for that. Ay, my niggas ain't dykes, but all of them stay with a strap. Ay, no offense and it's none taken. You the type that gets your chain shaking. Chasing chicken with a side of bacon. Ask about me, I'm your niggas favorite. Really, I'm ill, no cap cap. One phone call cause you chat chat. Might slide through on all black. In the league of my own, that's all facts. Yeah.
Bad little bitch, I know, but she not in my league. Niggas wanna talk that money, but they not in my league. No cop, no lie, dog, you're not in my league. Wonder why I go so hard, you're not in my league. Don't care what they say.
Oh shoot, I messed up, huh? I did want to.
You're not in my league. Always gonna tell you, you're not in my league. Want this shit forever, you're not in my league. That's just how I feel, you're not in my league.
Okay, here you go. Can you see him?
Niggas wanna talk that money, but you're not in my league.
You see him?
No cop, no lie, dog, you're not in my league. Wonder why I go so hard, you're not in my league. Don't care what they say, you're not in my league. Always gonna tell them you're not in my league.
Yeah, it just when that came to me right there, when I just say that right there, I was trying to think of that song for YouTube for on TikTok that be saying whatever, and I was saying they not saying that, so it's making me think of my nephew because I told you I just thought about him the other day. So that is he didn't get a chance to do the video because he got murdered. So my family did a video, the video part, and the song got put to the video, Get My Drift. So my family is, I didn't show you all my family members. They was like, it was showing in the video. And it's like at the end I could show his part because they took a piece and put at the end to show him recording. But anyway, yeah. But the thing is, it made me think of that when I say not in my league. So if it's like a guy who you feel like you don't even want to be your husband, want to be your man, or a man you feel like is a lady that don't want to be you don't want to be your girl or whatever's going on, you should wear protection. Because I'm really tired of children being aborted and killed and murdered. My actual nephew, that one right there I showed you, he could have had 2 more children that was coming along. Get what I'm saying? Or 3. But he got 1 in. But I'm just saying, it could have been more he wanted. But he was struck down. So all the children that he would have, other children, didn't get a chance to come here. Get my drift. I'm tired of people murdering children, however they doing it. Stopping life, because we have to have the new generation. We have to have the kids. We have to. They are the future. So this is for anybody with abortion. Okay, right here is jumping out. Person not in your league. Look, I'm ready to say what my look. I'm ready to say some of my nephew's song. Look, if somebody not in your league, you got no business. If the person not in your league, you in some kind of situationship. That's the name of his other song, Situationship. Get what I'm saying? If you're in a situationship and the person not in your league, you got them in laying down with the person. Period. Unprotected or protected. Follow me. So let's just flow. Here's your baby. Torment me not. Here's your baby. Baby crying out. Don't kill me, mommy. Because really the mother is in control. The father think they in control, but the mother is in control. You sign those papers. You go lay on that bed. Here's the baby. I'm going to make you feel if you're looking at me. Don't kill me, mommy. Baby crying out, don't kill me, mommy. We got the man feel like he the conqueror, but wearing some kind of, certain kind of clothes, exaggerated things. So I might be talking to a lady where a man saw you and you had on what you had on and y'all just might have had a one night stand, or that's probably why he was talking to you, because he like how you dress. Not that he really even care a whole lot. Follow me? Or you just don't want to get pregnant, or you just don't want to be pregnant because you don't want to mess your figure up, whatever it is. It's time to be the conqueror here, though, God says. You're going to have to wear the protection you're supposed to wear. Because I'm talking to the mother mainly, because you are the person who carries the baby. You the person who get rid of the baby. The father don't. You there. Here it is right here. God said you're in the wonderland of the lost souls. Right? When you murder kids. Follow me? That's the devil's playground. You will always respect yourself, right? You're going to have to respect yourself and stop murdering the kids. I know people don't want to hear that, but I'm going to say it because I'm pro-life. I love kids, so I'm going to say what I got to say to save a baby. I don't care. I don't care if the mother or the father. I don't care who you are. I love kids. I don't care if they're your children. I don't care who children they are. I don't care if they're black, white, Chinese, purple. I don't care. I love kids. You tangled up with whoever you tangled up with. He might be blaming you, saying it's your fault, you pregnant. You might be telling him, it don't matter, it's both of you fault. You see it now that you're pregnant probably. Well, you got to do something about it, right? Okay, what's next? Because he's going to insist on a time period with you or you with him. Because you had a sixth sense. Maybe that you was pregnant, or he did as far as you. Or that he had somebody else, or whatever this is. Camouflage won't help, God saying for you, though. You might be 18. Follow me? He might be 18. You might have a child already. Your child you might gonna find out you're pregnant by the 8th of August. Or by the 18th of February. You moving on the rougher matters, God saying, by not using protection. And by killing your baby. Because this is right here, he fought me. So, fought don't have to actually be physical all the time. It could be verbally, financially. So you could be dealing with somebody who fought you, fussed at you to get rid of the baby. And you might have did it. Or you might have been fussing with whoever this is. And he might ask you, did you do it yet? However it's going. You're going to have to recognize. Boy, I felt a little emotional. Like I wanted to cry. Whoa, off of this card. You recognize that the baby is yours. Get my drift. Deep. Recognize I'm yours. Recognize I'm yours. This the baby. Recognize I'm yours. You got to recognize, mommy, I'm yours. You intellectual, but maybe picking, teasing, complaining, and talking down to you as far as maybe getting rid of the baby. Maybe you feel like you're being tormented as far as the baby. Maybe his reason is flimsy for not having a baby. Were you going to give a flimsy excuse for not why you want to keep your baby to your family? Okay, he going to seek revenge on a Negro, so you probably black and he probably black too. So that's all that means. He going to come after you some kind of way. Or you going to take him to non-support or whatever. You're in a beautiful state. Okay, because he wanted candy coated enjoyment, or you wanted it. That's how y'all got that baby. That's romance. So, we have right here, revenge. If it's a negative, he might have lied and said he want to see you because he want to get you to get rid of you, period, along with your baby, or he just want to try to soften you up right here. He want to captivate and bring joy to it. Your budget plummeted, or his did. Okay, you achy and it varies. He owe you an insane apology. So let's just put it like this. It don't say that he beat you up or anything right here. But he say he want to seek revenge on a Negro. So I'm going to put this with a lady. Because I feel like whoever you are, you might have done it. You might have got an abortion because we got this card. Look at it. Look how God's saying. You achy and it varies. Follow me? So if you got the abortion, right? You owe an insane apology, God saying to your baby. Because I don't really see where it's just on the time period. Did you do it? Or seek revenge on a Negro. You might wanted to get rid of the baby because you made with the father. So you want to seek revenge on him and get rid of the baby. And that means you owe him an insane apology. And now is the time because you call yourself seeking revenge on him, maybe because he not yours and he not going to be yours, or he is fighting you or anything like that. Or this would be a card that you owe your baby an insane apology because the baby didn't do anything to you. I don't care nothing about you. I agree say regularly man. I don't care nothing about what the man did. I don't care nothing about what he did to you. It didn't have nothing to do with you killing the baby. Now's the time you apologize to your baby if you got rid of your baby, miss. So let me get another one because I love kids and I don't like people hurting children. So we have that first card. There's torment everywhere. Goodness, we got torture and torment in the same. I think it was two of them. Boy, look what's going on here. Let me just say, because it's like going torment and joking with that card. God, they're bringing that stuff out. Let me see. Look at that. I told you, God, look at this. God got this card all up in here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this word. Torment, torment. You see it? That's in the same one. And look, I'm getting ready to, here's another one coming your way. Torment. It was torment and it was hyped up. As far as your baby's father nagging you to get rid of the baby. You nagging your baby father to give you money to get an abortion. Or it was just torment for your baby inside. Just trying to live. Because your child's father was an enabler for you to have financial gain. So you needed him to pay for the abortion. Anything like that. Or he didn't want to go to court. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where were we? Let me see. We're on this one, right? Let's see. Oh, wait. We're going to get interrupted. Okay. Torture me not. Strike that. This is torment. Going through torture, and it was hyped up because somebody was an enabler for financial gain. And then we have that somebody's going to court, looking at things realistically and reality in it all. So right here, this one right here could be like where we have somebody with child support, right? And going to court as far as child support, or the mother is. Or the man don't want to go through child support. And maybe he wants the baby aborted because he don't want to have to deal with child support again. Because he got enough on his plate or anything like that. So we have right here that seemingly something became a mountain. And it was horrifying. Because some kind of way he was trying to distinguish, the mother of the child was trying to distinguish some kind of way. Okay. Was he molded to a religion? Or was she molded to a religion that you shouldn't have a baby out of wedlock, or you shouldn't abort, or whatever this is? Was his leaders his God, pastors, the judge, his mother, his father, any kind of leader? Follow me? So we have that somebody was walking all over him, his child's mother, or the guy was walking all over his woman or girlfriend, baby's mother, or whatever, while gathering information about the other person. Because it was intense energy with a popular crowd that the father was hanging with or the mother was hanging with, or we dealing with just the court in general. So in the noontime, it's going to be a gathering as far as joining court hearing some kind of way, or it was a party some kind of way that the mother joined or the father joined, a popular crowd in the wintertime. Okay, so we have no more base conditions as far as growing money. So we have somebody who growing money in a negative way right here. And somebody moved on it fast and committed manslaughter. So somebody needs to look at all the details, and somebody's going to be bold in it. Because somebody was panning out the court life of a pregnancy. Somebody was nervous and trying to think about it in full. Because shortly somebody was going out of town. Follow me? Somebody was trying to figure something out, working hard on trying to figure something out because it was fake love. And abuse shows it was fake love. Somebody wanted the other to be sensitive and was in his or her emotions because he saw her plenty of times. Feeling whatever city. It don't have to be Austin, but wherever. Somebody going to jail though because it seemed like somebody committed manslaughter because they didn't want a child. Or going to child as far as non-support. Take it however it's flowing. So we can say that somebody did something without a cause. But I don't see anything for the person to do without a cause, right? So I got to put it with manslaughter, the real thing, manslaughter. So we might have somebody committed manslaughter because the person didn't want another child, follow me, or something like that. So we have somebody's being molded into what they really wasn't. Start to see what others was doing to keep you stuck in a position. So we have somebody see what it is to see and needed to have the power of their mind because somebody was hanging around the corners. some strike that, hanging at some place that was familiar, whatever place is. Let's flow a little bit. So we have right here that the child's father or mother was the common denominator in everything, right? If you change your identity, it won't work with the other parent. If you go gay, if you go trans, if you start fighting and fussing, it won't work. Because you gotta respect one another to lessen the pain. Follow me? The next one is one-on-one is softness, and the other one to be had some sensitiveness, because one of them was in their dream house, but some kind of way the person going to jail. So let's flow a little bit with this storyline here. Whoa, shoot. So we have the first card. I'm going to go over it and then I'm going to end this. It was torture, and it was hyped up for somebody, the mother of the child or the father, because the woman was an enabler. The man was an enabler for the woman to have financial gain. Some kind of way he was going to court. He was being taken to court and looking at the reality and looking at it realistically, because something became a mountain for him seemingly. So he was trying to distinguish something, because it was horrifying for him or the woman, right? Was the leaders this person's God, right? Or some kind of religion the person was dealing with, because somebody was gathering up information about the other one. Follow me? Because somebody was walking all over, one parent was walking all over the other parent, some kind of way. So we got a parent that was hanging with the popular crowd, whoever the popular crowd is, court or just some friends or whoever the person was hanging with, popular crowd. Because we got one of the parents that joined the party some kind of way, and that would be the popular crowd. Or it could just mean that this is just the court, follow me? Or work or whatever this is, some kind of crowd of people. So we have right here that no more base conditions as far as growing money. So we got somebody who hang with the popular crowd, growing money the wrong ways. So we have somebody did something without a cause and moved fast on it, and was going to be bold in it, was looking at all the details. Was trying to pan out. I'm doing it two ways. Pan out the court life of somebody or something. And was thinking about something in full. Because somebody shortly was going to be leaving and going to a whole nother city. Because they're trying hard to figure out how they can fix a situation. So abuse showed it was fake love with somebody. Somebody needed to get in their emotions and be sensitive, because he saw her plenty of time. He's feeling whatever city he lived in. But somebody was being molded into what they wasn't. Okay, he needed to see the power of his mind or this female, because she was in a familiar place she usually be at, or he was. They need to start respecting one another. So, enable, I don't really see, I don't see that other part. So I feel like a father, I feel like a mother was killed. Let's just flow a little bit. The jail card. So we have, it was torture and it was hyped up, I feel, for a father. And the father was an enabler for the mother that had financial gain of a child. So court was happening or gonna happen. So we have that looking at the reality of it all, the father, and looking at it realistically. Seemingly it became a mountain for him, he felt like. It was horrifying. He was trying to distinguish this stuff, right? So we have it's his leaders, his God. That would be the judges or whoever it is, child support or whoever it is that control him, or his child's mother. Okay. Or he molded to the religion that he followed, the leaders he followed, the rules he followed, or whatever. So he is gathering up information. or the courts was about him. And he felt his child's mother was walking all over him. So he is hanging with the popular crowd with intense energy, and that would be the court system or just his friends outside, whoever they were. Okay, he joined the party. If not a party, the court system or work or whoever he is hanging with, right? No more base conditions as far as growing money. So some kind of way he is growing money with a popular crowd. But that was not the right kind of job God wanted him to have. So we hear right here that he moved fast on it and committed manslaughter against the mother. He was being bold in it because he was looking at all the details. Because he was trying to pan things out, the court life, maybe on how long he was going to have to keep paying. So we hear right here, he was thinking about it in full. So shortly he's going to go to another city because he was trying to figure out how, working hard on how he was going to work something out. So we have a mother that Mike was pregnant, and that was going to be more money for him. And what he did was kill the mother of the children, like some of them be doing, a lot of them be doing, when they need to just keep their zippers up. Or use protection, because you are not exempt. That's what they make him for. Try him. He decided he giving up on his fake love. He don't love this lady. He don't want this lady. He just was trying to have a good time or whatever was going on with this man. Abuse shows that it's fake love because he committed manslaughter against this lady. Okay. He is in his emotions and sensitive because he saw her plenty of times. He is feeling whatever city he lived in. So it says right here that he is being molded into what he really was not. Because he is hanging with some crowd of people and making money the wrong ways. He had to see what others was doing to keep him stuck in a certain position. Or he felt like that the lady was keeping him stuck with child support or whatever. So he see, and he need to have the power of his mind. Because he is hanging in a familiar place. Wherever they hang at, the schoolyard, the rec, some club, or wherever he is hanging at, a popular place. The common denominator. Here's a common denominator in this thing with his child's mother, whoever this man is. If he changes his identity, it won't work with her. If he go gay, if he go trans, if he clash, follow me? They need to start respecting one another to lessen their pain in this situation. He wanted sensitiveness and softness, or the lady did. So he lived where he live at. It's a dream house, but whatever house he live at, he living in whatever house he living at. But he gonna go to jail because he committed manslaughter. Follow me? So whoever this is, he seemed like he wanted it to be where he was going to another city. Shortly, he's going to go to another city because he's thinking about it in full, trying to pan out the court life. The court life would be of the baby and this lady who he got pregnant, looking at all the details in this thing. And he's going to be bold in it, and he committed manslaughter. When really, that's all he had to do was keep his zipper up. That was the answer. Keep your zipper up, mister. And wear your protection. But you refuse to do that. But you want to take somebody's life away, whole life away, because you don't want to pay for a baby that you created. And that's the problem I have with people too. How can you kill something, a life that you created? That's one of the most beautiful things in the world. A life. A brand new life you created over paper, because money is paper. You can keep getting that. You just got to know how to get it. So you want to kill a baby over paper. You don't want to feed a baby. Go into jail where you belong, sir, and stay in there while you at it. Because it say you going and just stay in there. Don't even come out. No lady need to meet you. No lady needs to meet you. Maybe April 3rd, April 2nd, April 23rd, February 4th, February 3rd, March 7th, March 4th, March 6th, March 5th, March 8th, May 1st, May 3rd, May 4th, May 2nd. Okay, is that it? Let me see how much left on here. Okay. Maybe it's one more. I hear bend a little. Bend a little. Bend a little. I'm going to tell somebody bend a little. Bend a little for what? Okay. Somebody wasn't going to settle for less. God says somebody wasn't going to settle for less. Dig deep and find out why you settle for less. Because somebody thought a lady was delicious and beautiful. But it was some dormant behavior with somebody was holding on to. Somebody pinpointed the problem and complained. But somebody was hateful since it's in their genetics. Somebody wants somebody to collaborate with me. Come on and get in this thing. Come on. Get together or get rid of the baby. It gotta be anything like that. Because somebody need to start falling back in love with the self. And that would be the woman. Because this person wants you to be in agreement with this person. Collaborate with me, get in this thing with me. Seemingly you the best, God says. But you need to know you the best because you're going to be inviting and talking and telling in a support group. Right? Because doom is the last resort. And it's going to be a countdown to recovery if you go to that abortion office. These two things. Follow me? Because it says right here that whoever this is wanted to pluck you. Right? Because this person felt like you was a turncoat. So if you decide to have your baby, the person going to pluck you because they feel you're a turncoat. Or you're going to be a turncoat to your baby and pluck your baby. Let's flow a little bit here with this storyline. Okay, we got somebody who take pills they can get anytime. Outside, limited light, but you need to book an appointment. Right here. Was he really worth it? So we got somebody who you take pills or whatever. God say, was he really worth it though? Okay. If it was done to you, would you like it? But he feel you know better than nobody else. Because we got a secret right here. And the man going to tell it or God going to tell it in the cards. Because we got a female reeling in the cash. She like a church mouse. So you dealing with somebody who an advisor, your boss, or some man who can tell you what to do, or be dealing with a lawyer or somebody in a counseling place or whatever this is. But God say any deterrent that causes your dysfunction in the AM you need to get away from. It's time for you to heal though. Because a lot of money was spent. If not money, it is money. Money spent, bills, tabs, or whatever was piled up here. Okay, you needed God's protection around you some kind of way to keep you safe, a bubble of protection, and seek the range of God. Because we're dealing with you and drugs, interacting with drugs, a female. So you feel it's unjust and you want a court about something because a secret going to be told. Because somebody going to absorb to see if you're genuine. because maybe you was eating, or this person was eating some kind of meat with sauce on it. So we have, you're going to rally or somebody against you because somebody came to you with rage, fighting, fussing or whatever, and you said you can't do it or you won't in a situation. But somebody needed you to feed him, so he got really upset. So both cards back to back showing somebody was upset, but they need you to feed them. So we have looking at something superficial around some green leafy foliage. So you take drugs, so some kind of way the man needs you to feed him. He getting all upset and everything. He hateful and everything else. He think you beautiful. I don't see the rape card, so you was on drugs some kind of way. It's going to be a secret though. You see, I need a little bit more for whoever you are. So, some guy, leader, boss, leader, whoever this is right here. Okay, universe, that's it. This one. So we have right here, somebody wanted to work on it, but not right there, not then. Work on something, whatever was to work on. So we have right here, somebody was in pain, the female or the male, but somebody was a genius and the other person didn't even know it. So we got a man in a spirit that you know, or this person. Somebody wanted no more excuses, or you didn't want any excuses out of somebody, or somebody didn't want any out of you. So we have that, somebody insinuated something with sharp words, so because somebody popped up on you on whatever day of the week, whatever day it was, somebody was taken for a joke. But it says right here, your soul was crying out for a conclusion in a situation, but God says for you not to go in fast like a sailor, but have a wise mind, because somebody was murdered that you know, a male right here with the kindred spirit, or a male was murdered with the kindred spirit, or is your baby that you got an abortion and got rid of and it was a male, or somebody you know got murdered, take it however it goes. Or you just want life to be like it was before somebody you know was murdered, follow me? Because somebody want to spend some time with you, follow me? But you want to know the back end, where this going at, where is it taking me, what I'm getting from it, or whatever you want to know. But you was feeling protected with whoever this is, but it was a book of lies. You was analyzing things with this person and seeing where something stemmed from. But in the back of your mind, you was thinking about God. That's the influence. So we have right here, you was being tested by whoever this is, or you was testing a person. But God wants you to create a miracle for yourself. You got to create it, because you was out at night right here, traveling. So we got some man who was searching for love that you was around, that was considered a player, who wanted to hug you on base conditions, whoever he is. Whenever he want to see you, he see you. Whenever he want to hug, he see you. Get my drift. He isolated you where you were saying, why did I believe you? So he got you somewhere to do whatever. Either he own a company, wear a symbol, wear a logo, or you there. So we have mention us. You are the light, the brass loved one. Mention ladies like us. If not ladies like us, there's a male that was murdered some kind of way. But let's just flow. Tell him the truth. It's a sensitive issue. So this goes with people in jail, people who not alive, people in jail, people not alive, or just some people who are alive that just can't tell their story and speak in some kind of way. It can come out in the cards if they somewhere where they just can't speak out. Follow me? So let's just see who this is. Tell him the truth. It's a sensitive issue. So we have, I never knew my father. Daddy didn't show me love. Whoever this female is, who's supposed to be so pretty up here. My father didn't show her love. She never knew her father. She was dealing with some player. She was feeling a lecture, a court, a lecture, a meeting, a job, or somewhere she was with people. Follow me. So we have, look on the floor. So she was on the floor praying, or a man was on the floor. Somebody was on the floor. It wasn't, it was somebody, her or somebody was on the floor, and she was praying, or some man was praying. Okay, universe, you know all about it. So we have on that same card, number 10, we got a 10, so something could happen on the 10th. Something could have happened on the 10th, or in October, or whatever. Well, somebody could be 42 and over, or 24 and over. I love him, or I love her, but it won't be no romance, or she don't want romance, or she won't care about the person, because it say it's your game now. Because she tried and she tired of the games. So some kind of way, this lady was hooked to some man she's spending time with. Maybe her father, her actual, somebody was murdered up here. Or the relationship was murdered. We can take it that way. But where's the secret in it all though? Where's the secret? With the secret universe. Here's the murder card right here. We had them I'm going fast. Have a wise mind. Murdered. Spending time. A relationship was murdered. The person want to spend time. We can take it that way. Relationship was murdered instead of the real murder. But we got a kindred spirit. And that means somebody not alive. So it could have been a man was murdered. See the, oops. My shoulder cracked. Sorry about that. Okay, let's slow. Let me see if there's a couple more I can get. Okay, she shouldn't over talk because something was in the drawer. Okay. Okay, he wanted her to plant a seed of playful energy. Okay, here's this was ready to come up. Here's pricing something to butter her up, or trying to price and give her a price some kind of way, because he wanted her to yield for a second. Because he was having empty thoughts while time was going by, or she was. Because he changed his mind about a female, or she did about some female. So, okay. She is terrified because somebody raped her the game force. So this lady was raped some kind of way. Whoa. This lady was raped some kind of way. That could be the secret by somebody though. Who is this man? Okay. He wanted her to act now so we could survive in a situation. So youth don't last for so long. She needed to exercise with this man. Her mother was emotionally unavailable, not around, or what do mother love feel like? Or her mother was around, but her mother just didn't give her the love she needed. She doesn't know about a pandemic, actual pandemic, or the pandemic of something repeating itself, whatever it might have been. Okay, this should end it, universe. So we have the, maybe her father, for finding my parents ever matter, being adopted. So she could have been adopted, finding her actual parents matter. Number 17 or number 8, number 7, number 1. So we have somebody want her to take down the walls for love, but she wanted somebody to be nice and they could chew on her achievements. So she need to sow a seed out of her pain and just keep it up. Okay, because somebody was a score loser that she is distant from this guy. Okay, somebody was energy seeking. And she had to see it for what it is, who this guy is. So we got jobs, programs, jobs, anything like that. Agencies. Don't own the earth, everybody own it. Somebody. Equal and want it fair. Last one is, what do you want to do about it? She was mouthy. But maybe this man was asking her, what you going to do about it? Because some kind of way, maybe this person raped her some kind of way and she got distant from this person. Or it could be her job for it. He's saying, what you going to do about it? Maybe she got raped by her boss. What are you going to do about it? Because she mouthy. He don't usually end like that. Let me just say. Okay. The sounds of her weighed him down. She was coping because she had to defeat a failing. Daily life makes people rethink and think of the things they need to change. So she committed a senseless act. What a person did against her, and they're going to boo-hoo about it. Yeah, the adoption card. Adoption. She was blaming things on adoption. Because this would be her card. It was a monster for her. Went through what she went through with adoption. Made her a monster. Somewhat. Okay, so detention time away. If you met him straight, she not obligated to take him back gay. Something. So, somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go with her, and it was awful. So the lady is. So we have, they was trying to see if she's a wildcat, a loose lady, or a person who is a go-getter in work. Looking at what was ahead with her. So something happened on a weekend, whatever weekend. He saw it, she saw it, different people saw it, whatever it was. And the only thing I see is she got raped by somebody. She said she can't do it, whatever it was. She got brown eyes, so the lady is. So we have these numbers. And it was force because she said she couldn't, and here come the force. So we have, she wanted to make a pocket full at work. So we dealing with her job some kind of way. She is pinching the surface of a thing. And we're going to make this the last. We're going to make it the last. Let's see. She is looking, I really want to express. But she is trying her best to escape. Because somebody was, she is tired of bowing down to somebody who was treating her like an animal. Not treating her right. Act now so we can survive. Some kind of way she got raped and she got pregnant by somebody. Maybe the person wanted her to act now. Go get the abortion or something like that. What you gonna do about it? He might want to know what she's gonna do about it. This could be an agency up here as far as abortion. The sounds of her weigh him down. She is mouthy. The sounds of her weigh him down. The sounds of her. She had to defeat a failing. Let's flow. She needed to embrace her growth. And she needed Jesus' double miracle. Because something was impossible for her. What was impossible for her? Something was impossible for her. Maybe to make it without help. To raise the baby. Without a father or what? She might have felt like it was impossible. What was impossible? Let me see a couple more, Lord. What was impossible for her? It was impossible for her. She was sowing for wealth. She wanted to get married. She know the truth, but he is coming in his defense. So we have right here, she had to go back to her soul, where God can say well done and just work on herself, or some kind of way she died. So we have right here that either she was going to tell people he was gay or she was getting married. Okay, she had to cut the cord on this person if he wasn't godly. He was following her from a distance. Had to get the truth out of the story otherwise. Did she like this stuff? If she didn't, she had to get out of this mess. So God will help her, but she had to learn to listen to God and go to whatever training or whatever God told her to do. Do she even want help? God wondered after a while, because the problem was she was too nice with this person or whoever. She had to look at what helped up in her life, and she pinpointed her action. It was lapsing jobs. She had to see it in the world of her mind, that all skin color is different, but all blood is red. Circumstances stop her from pregnant for a lifetime. This is a card when from having children, getting married, having a job, having a home, having life, whatever it was, something stopped her. So something didn't smell right to her because somebody was a shark toward her. So not ordinary, she did something supernatural, intuition, epiphany, or she was dying. So we have right here that what's the price of her life? God says she had to save herself no matter what. And this card says right here, you know something. It's obvious somebody knows something, because somebody's banking on her, or she is banking on somebody. 112. So some kind of way she went back in a situation she got away from, look like. Because God's saying right here, these here, they back to back. They back to back. These are no joke cards right here. Something didn't smell right to her right here. He is banking on her though. He is a shark. Next one is she got an epiphany, intuition, or she was dying with this card. And here's God with the life card. What's the price of your life? She need to save her no matter what. And that means that she should not even want to meet this man. Period. Because he was a shark. And he is banking on her coming. Because he might have threw this out because he knew that she wanted to get married some kind of way probably. Circumstances stopped her from having anything now. Because it's obvious that she knew something, because he was following her from a distance. The family or whoever love her gotta get the truth out of the story otherwise. Problem, God says she is too nice. All skin color is different, but all blood is red. So we might have somebody who got a lady pregnant who not the same race, but you shouldn't have laid down with her if you're embarrassed to have her kid. Because we talk about children right here and saving children's lives. Or somebody come from foster care or whatever. Skin color is different, all blood is red. I don't care what color your skin is. I don't care, babies is babies. I don't care if they polka dot, babies or babies. Get what I'm saying? Okay, so we're going to end this because I took this a long way. So we just talking about saving babies. All this is about saving babies, saving life, and do what you have to do to make sure you don't get pregnant, and then you won't have to worry about what you're going to do about it. You won't end up in jail the rest of your life because you done killed the mother of your baby in the baby. When really that's all you had to do was what? Do the grown-up thing. Wear protection. Go to the store and buy some. I'm sure it's not that high. Go to the store and buy some. You got to pay to play. Go buy you some protection. Women, you go get yours from the doctor. Everybody say they're a man and they're a woman. Act like it. Go get your protection. And act like the adult that you claim you are. This is the Grass Love One.